Who can forget this lovely video from Kamala Harris? And before you watch this, I want you to understand something. There is no word in America today that is doing more to rot this culture out from underneath us than equity. Equity, that concept of we have to pay for the sins of the past, and people who didn't have sins committed against them have to be paid for said sins. Remember this video?
So there's a big difference between equality and equity. Equality suggests, oh, everyone should get the same amount. The problem with that, not everybody's starting out from the same place. So if we're all getting the same amount, but you started out back there and I started out over here, we could get the same amount, but you're still gonna be that far back behind me. It's about giving people the resources and the support they need so that everyone can be on equal footing and then compete on equal footing. Equitable treatment means we all end up at the same place.
And you can put all the fancy music and cartoons behind that you want. That is called communism. Joining me now to talk about equity and other things, somebody who's actually out there doing something about it, and he's been fighting for us for a long time, Governor Scott Walker. He's also the president of the Young America's Foundation. Governor, thank you for coming on. Equity is a detestable word.
Well, it is, and this is what we're battling against, Marxism. You know, they tried to do this back decades ago, even before I was born. It failed because in America, we don't have a class-based society. Anyone, you know, you can be the poorest of the poor and achieve greatness in life, be it in business or government anywhere else, because we don't pit one class versus another like other nations do. Marxism failed before, but sadly, they're coming at it back again. This time less based on income and more based on race and sex and gender. Again, they're the ones trying to pit one group of Americans against the other. We're not. We say freedom, opportunities available for everyone. And that's a message that has to resonate, particularly with our young people on college campuses and even younger. And that's what I'm doing with this long game proposal.
And I'm glad, please explain your proposal, because we scream every single night about it's about the youth. It is about the next generation. And America's cultural Marxists, they knew that. And that's why they've poisoned so many young people to think this way. And now these young people are CEOs. These young people are senators. They're out there. This is the pipeline. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're right. We're under siege, not only on our campuses, but in our culture and our communications with the censorship we see from big tech. And this didn't happen overnight. The left has been at it literally for decades. We've got to have a game plan, not just to win the battle of the day, but really the war for the heart and soul of our republic. So what we've got is a long-term plan. It's a 12-point action plan that starts right away to get into every campus in America, to not just be on college campuses, but to be with high school, junior high, and where needed, even elementary school students and their parents, to help not just students, but professors and teachers and others who are not just conservative, but many who are just objective and want to teach the truth, but feel just as marginalized and intimidated as many of our students do. So this is a long-term plan. We call it the long game. People can get a free copy of it at yaf.org/thelonggame, and we'll get that to them so they can be a part of helping us find these students and get to work.
Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me. Thanks.